I feel like I should get in the car and just go. Am I going to find my pleasure? That's a nice schoolhouse. So I don't have to show you every building. This symbolises most of Inverness. I don't want to go in for morning prayer. So we'll have a quick look on the outside and then we'll hopefully it'll be finished. Morning prayer. That's a nice touch next to the Inverness. I like the little roundhouse. I also like that stained glass window. Can I get a close-up of the gargoyle things? Finely made as well. They're nice. That's a nice one. Oh, that's a nice one. That's nice. They got their own little side chapel as well, with chimneys. I wonder if it was a little schoolhouse to do with the cathedral. Oh, let's go that way. It's only a quick one of the cathedral. Wow, that is the best customary bench we've seen. Let everything you do be done in love. Corinthians 16:14. Why didn't you just do 4:14? That's good. That's nicely carved. That's great. That's great. Oh, I better send this to Benchmarked. And that one over there. Let's have a look at it. Yeah. Hashtag Benchmark. He loves his benches. Not that though. Not that. But that's great. Back to the cathedral. Back to the cathedral. I love these gargoyles. They're great. Someone's next to statues. Someone's stolen the statues. Luckily they've kept these ones. Unless they've moved them. One missing from up there. That's great. Look at that. Look at that there. You can't see it, can you? No. Let's have a look at the main one. Oh wow. I'm lingering. I'm lingering. Stop lingering. It's prayer time. Opened in 1866. Finally opened because they had an £8,000 debt. Finally opened in 1874. Consecrated then. Lovely cathedral. Unfortunately, we can't go in. Bonus. Everywhere I go around Inverness, there seems to be an anti-climate. The castle was never a castle. The site inspired Scottish architect William Byrne. He completed the castle in 1836 as the law court, a prison and police station were added later. Today the building is still used as a centre and is not open to the public. Yeah, come to Inverness. Have a look at all the sites. This is the Ness Walk. That's nice. I feel like I should get in the car and just go. Considering we're not allowed in it. That's it. I think it's it. I like this hotel behind me. Isn't that a great looking hotel? Best Western. Very expensive. What we bloody doing now? Hotels. Christ, cemeteries, castles, hotels, bins, benches, shadows. You're getting a lot from me. This is content. You don't need to watch anything else. Just watch me. Just watch me. It's a very 1800s town. It looks like everything was built in the mid to late 1800s. There's two churches down there. There's a church there. There's a cathedral over there. There's a church there. There's a church there. It's a very religious place, this is. And we get a computer generated castle. Wow, unusual. People bypass things. My eyes are everywhere. That is nice stone. That's nice stone. Well thought. Typical sun. Typical. Oh, I'm so tempted to sneak over this wall. Other people have. But fencing, don't fence me in. A castle which is not a castle. So interesting. Well, at least I can say that I've come to the very, very start of the Great Glen Way. I'm at the start. Or the finish. Oh, that's a shame. Right, let's go back that way. Well worth a visit. Well worth a visit just to see the buildings. They're fantastic. Built 1879. Look at this. I love this little gatehouse here to the castle, which is just up there. Obviously new, but I was taken in with All that writing on the side of the wall, James 11:9-20. What's all that about? Let's go and have a look. He was giving me a funny look. You come around the corner, this is the townhouse. Look at this, this is great. Wolves at the door, what's all this about? Let's have a look. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. Let's have a look at this. A wolfish smile. Wolves once roamed the highlands and many places still bear their Gaelic name. Madada, Alada. So it seems right that they greet visitors at the townhouse to remind us the wild landscapes of which the Highlands are famed. Wow! You learn something new every day, don't you? Wow! Being greeted by wolves. Wow! Wow! And it's great. It's all in Gaelic. I love it. I love it. The townhouse. Oh, lovely looking. We'll have a look at it from the other side of the road. So we got these writings from the Bible in there. I'm going to read them. I don't think you need to read them. I'm not going to go through all of them. Let's have a look at the townhouse, which I said with the walls outside. That's pretty bloody amazing, isn't it? You know, even McDonald's. Shall we? No, we shan't. That's great. That's a grand looking building. The Caledonian. It's a pub now, as they all are, but that's looking great. Oh, I never noticed the top. Wow. Right, it's just, they're everywhere. If you want the backpackers, it's through that door. But the Royal Tartar Warehouse, I can just read it up there. But I thought it was a court of law because they got the Mondroy up there, however you pronounce it. I don't bloody know. I always see it in the back of the judge, but I never know how to pronounce it. What I thought was a backpackers is actually an alleyway. Even at the rear. I got to go in that phone shop. I need my phone fixed. Bloody got a massive crack down it. This is great. And they've left the lights up. This is at the back of the wherever we saw. One to look for, Patrick Seller. In this place, the infamous Patrick Seller was acquitted by a jury of his peers in April 1816, but he stands guilty in the memory of the Highland people. Sheriff Substitute Robert McKidd, who charged him with the culpable homicide, fire raising and cruelty in the 1814 Stranraer clearances, was disgraced by the establishment. Seafaring his Siratis. What's all this about? God, I come across these things. The legend of the prisoners. Download the app before the prisoners escape. Let's have a look. Such a tiny, tiny little church, but so tall. The Seaforth and Camerons, Queen's Own Highlanders. That's what he's all about. Shall have a look at his bum. Can't, got killed Tom. Isn't that disgusting? The Mercury Hotel, built in 1979 if you like modernism. Another customary bench. Personally, I prefer something like that. The Columbia Church, Gothic style, closed. And literally, right next door to it, is another one. This is the Free North Church, as it says right there. And you know what? It's closed. Church of Scotland, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing to me, man? You know, how am I going to find my pleasure? Should we just do benches all day? Here you go. So the weird thing is, there's another church there. Church, church, church. Apart from the helicopter, I think I understand. The meadows meander, the hillside is steep. Now comes the spring tide, now comes the neap. The sweet water salmon loves the high seas. The submarine dolphin gulps in the breeze. Does it? Columba unlocked the fortress of brood foot weary pilgrims crossed at the ford. I bet that was here. Church is a road next to the river connection and barrier taker and giver. And we're back to the start. The meadows meander, the hillside is steep. Now comes the spring tide, now comes the neap. That's why so many churches. Because there was a ford here. We're going to cross that bridge in a minute. Interesting. Let's go that way. So from lane to street, So we're just going to have a quick look down here. Yes, I was going to turn back then, but I saw something. And I just walk in there and look. Ooh, there's a tour guide, so I'm going to do my own tour guide. The sandstone column, the knight's effigy in today's graveyard are all the remains of the Dominican friary built here in 1230s. Wow! Here's your content, The Blackfriars preached in the town and surrounding area, depending on the gifts. He's talking. I don't know whether to go in there and just sneak in, but I forgot my wallet. So I'd love to go on a guided tour. Thriving community. The friar was disbanded at the Reformation in 1556. The buildings soon became ruinous and were robbed for stone, and Cromwell's fort and the castle. There you go. We'll just let him finish his talk and then we'll go in, as long as he hasn't locked the gate. This is disgusting. Look at this. Bottles. Look at this. I feel like cleaning it myself. That's terrible. Chisholm's. Another Monroe, repaired in 1862. Wow. I think he's finished his tour. Has he finished his walk? I think he's finished his walk, and so then I can tell you about it. What's this? There's some amazing little ones. I said I wouldn't do another cemetery today, but I can't help it. When you come into an old friary from 1233, and that wall's still remaining from it over there, which I'll show you in a second, you've just got to have a look. And it's daft not to have a look. Let's not walk over the graves. So we'll just make it a quickie. Look at what some evil bastard's done. Right on the top. I feel like sticking it back on there, because it's not that old, really. But these are ancient. This is great. Not them, though. That's weird. Should we go and see the doggy? Hello, doggy. Wow. William Bailey. So this place was robbed of all its stone. Oh, we read that outside. Okay, let's let them carry on with their guided tour. Look at this one. Wow. And there it is. It's allegedly one of the original pieces of the abbey. That singular standing one there then. I've just been listening to him and I did thank him for listening. 1864, and I was listening to the maiden names. Women buried would be buried with their maiden names and not their married names back in the day. See, you learn something new every day. Okay then, that's just a quick look at the friary. Really? I didn't even know it was here. I just walked down here because it said Friar Street. So you get clues like that. It's good clues like that when you see something like that. So I'm quite happy I went in there, showing about the graffiti. But I feel like going back in there, you know. If a guided tour comes down here, that means it's got history, and he knows something about that statue I've just showed you, almost weathered. But we gotta go, really. We got so much to see. I don't like taking my videos over 15 minutes, because I know you've got a lot of things to do. You're very busy people, you see. Me? No, I'm not. I'm semi-retired. So I can afford to just pop round and not go in the drama channels and go outside and look at the history of our country before we pop our clogs. And it's all about the knowledge, really. Knowledge is everything. Power. Hidden in the back, you wouldn't even think about it, but that's the Gaelic church, built in 1643. You wouldn't even know. Do we? Don't we? Do we? I don't know. Yeah, bugger it. Yeah, right. I'll turn it off. I won't waste your time. Okay. I bloody turned it on, didn't I? Oh, I can't help it. Look. On the right. These are the gates to the Macintosh family. Yeah, I am. I got the bloody wrong gates, didn't I? Not that one up there. It's this one. This one's the. This is the burial place for the family of the Macintoshes. All the way up to 1950s. From the 1800s, 1920s, I see there though. Very influential family, must be. Should get rid of that bush though. 1804, 1814. Look, church. Right, okay, I'm doing a very quick look, remember? I'm doing a very quick look. And I'm not gonna... They're berry potatoes. You find some unusual things. A bag of potatoes on a wheel. Crazy, crazy cemeteries, crazy deers, plastic rubbish. Oh, just another quick look around. 1852, 1814 again, 1843. There's some, I don't like treading on it. I like that knowledge about the surnames. This one's come off because the tree, they can't be asked to trim the tree. 1838, 1741, in between them. In the memory of Maggie Ann, who died aged 5 years, Henry and Duncan twins, aged 2 and 4 months, Peter, aged 6 months, beloved children of Finlay and Mary McGilvray, 1895. This is a cafe from 1668, but it's not really. It's the old Inverness Hospital from 1688. Oh, can we take a wide angle of that? It's pretty bloody good, you know. Above every little window is writing. 1668, the hospital. I can't really read it, but there you go. The original hospital. Didn't even know until you walked past it. Why do you think they called it that? Wow. A little school. I can just imagine this being a little standalone school before all this modernism was built. But we got to have modernism, and now it's what? Performing Arts Academy. Let's have a look at the front. An old schoolhouse, and look what they stick in front of it. A disgusting bus shelter. Nice car. Evo. I like this one. The Rose Street Foundry and Engineering Company. I like the murals. This is one they've taken back to the original, I think. And look what you get next door. Turkish Mediterranean restaurant with all their windows boarded up and everything. But that's a nice building. I like that one. I do like that one. Another one. There's more churches here than there is in London. We had to come and see the public library. There you go, the library. Dr. Bell's Institute, built in 1841 in Greek Revival style. Ooh. Served as a school until 1937. And as a public library from 81. I bet that's got some decor inside. Should we have a look? I was drawn to Charles Grant, MP for Inverness, 1802. But why I was drawn to him, because I thought, that name rings a bell. That name rings a bell, and I know where it's from. MP for Inverness, he was promoter of the Highland Roads and the Caledonian Canal, and also acting in missionary work abroad and provision of Sunday schools in Scotland. I've seen commemorations for this bloke. But, library, there you go. Very boring. Let's go back outside. Penny large pizza, 18.99, collection only. Post Office Avenue. That's the old railway station. I know that, because that pub's called Platform 8. Wow, this is great. Look at these sheep, cows. This is the market, the Victoria Market. Let's have a look at this. The entrance to it, right opposite, like I said, train station. Let's have a quick look. Can you imagine this in the hustle and bustle of all the animals and everything in here? Yeah, amazing. Let's have a quick walk through and look at the ceiling. Yeah, just the ceiling. Nothing wrong with just looking at ceilings. Oh, we got pictures. We've got pictures at the side. Doesn't matter. We're just looking at ceilings today. Just forward it. Forward it 1 minute. Say, if you're not interested in ceilings, that's it. Or you're not interested in cut glass or triquete crafts. Oh, it goes on. Oh, wow. I never saw that entrance before. Wow. Let's have a look down there. No, we shan't. Wow. There's a book. Let's carry on. There we go. Here we go. We've got some information. Sorry, I'm going to stay here for a second. The original market was built by the Town Council of the Royal Borough of Inverness in 1870. In 1889, this gaslit market was destroyed by fire. The only life lost was a faithful dog which refused to leave a shop it guarded. The market was rebuilt in 1890-91. The market hall and fish market being added with the new access from the Church Street. Improvements are all still ongoing. Her Majesty the Queen claimed the record at the age of 89. What's this? Until 90, was it? The longest reigning record. Reigned from, yeah, okay. The market. Wow, this is mad. I didn't expect this. I'm glad I came in here. This is a great hall. I can smell fish. Fish and bakery. But I can smell fish a lot. Wow. Toilets bonus. Still it goes on. Sushi bar over there. Sushi bar over there. This is a great little food hall. Pop up food hall. That's great. We're going to eat at this Bad Girl Bakery. We're going to eat there. Legend of the dog. What stayed in the burning building. Some lovely steps up there. More late Victorian statue. Have we stopped doing statues? No, I don't think so. We'll go up them steps in a minute. That is one unusual clock. I wonder if I can tell the time by it. 10, 11, pointing down, the shadow going that way. I haven't got a bloody clue, you know. I haven't got a clue. This is Falcon Square. We've got a Pizza Express, we've got a Subway, we've got a Burger King. I've just eaten. I don't like you watching me eat. Because it makes people hungry. Oh wait there, another clock this side. Seasonal adjustment. Seasonal adjustment. British summertime. British summertime. Oh, I don't bloody know. Come on, no more than 30 seconds on this. Come on, Tim. Get a grip. What's this? Legend of the Unicorn Falcon. We got to download this app. That's the old railway station, not the one round the corner. That was platform 8. That's the railway station. That's just new. And if you're watching Ava White, someone thinks that. Market Bray. What's all that about? Not a chance. Wait, a city outdoor trail. Oh my god. From our shop, scan our QR code. All about Inverness. Shall we? Union Vinyl. Whoa! All that way. But I'm going to pop into Vinyl. Union Vinyl. Let's see if they got the new Sleaford Mods vinyl. And we're back at the river. I said we was going to cross that bridge earlier. And that's the town basically. We're going to just cross this little bridge because I wanted to go and see these 3 old buildings over here. Because the Ford used to be down here. I don't know that. I just walk in. Did we do Dr. Black's Memorial Hall next to that church and next to that church? I think we did. Doesn't matter. I don't know. But that's Dr. Black's Memorial Hall. Nice, isn't it? We're still going that way. That's quite mad with the churches. Look, one over there, one there, one there, one there. Look, they're just springing up everywhere, but it's not a church day. We're back to the bridge. Nice bridge, built in 1881. Shows you the levels on this. Rough becoming moderate slight, high becoming, yeah, slight becoming moderately rough, and it shows you the levels on the bridge. Nice bridge. I'll tell you what, this bridge is the bounciest bridge I've ever been on. It really is. Oh my god, it's up and down like a yo-yo. Oh. The bounciest. Oh, it can actually make you feel sick. It's good. This is. Wait there. I'm standing still, right? I'm standing still. That's mad. That is one bouncy bridge. Massively bouncy. I just feel like jumping up and down. But that church, funeral home, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. I want to see that one. These are the old banks and things, but I want to see that one over there. Look, one last view of the town before we cross this bridge with all the bloody churches. I promised I'd never do another church again. I promise I won't. I'll show you good stuff. Well, churches are good stuff. But I'll show you real content. Trust me, I get more professional. I've been noticing these things at the side, and then I thought, wait a minute, I know what they are. Because I've done these myself when I worked at Severn Trent. Flood defence system. It's got a big... Can you imagine? Look how far the water is down there, but I've seen it. And you know, it's, 4 metres up to here. Wow, flooding. Wow. And that's the flood defence there, coming through there. See how high the wall is? That's their maximum. You got the same in Shrewsbury. Oh, look at that gull. You got a mouthful, mate. Collecting into your nest, eh? So I'll give you a long shot of the church and the friars. Remember the friars place just up there in the old church? This is the old part of town, down the bottom. That's great. And all the spires. It's a shame some of these buildings haven't got identification on it. I take it that's an old police station or an old bank, but I don't know. I'm just going with the stained glass of the blue. But this would have been the influential side, you know, that would have been a hum of activity back in the Victorian ages, ships coming up there. But the Caledonian Canal was built then. What's this one? I don't like it, it's got pebble dash on it. So this is the first Roman Catholic church in Inverness, 1837. Nice little schoolhouse next to it. Nice little schoolhouse next to it. That's nice. I'm going to try the door. I like that. I like that. Another one on the other side. I'm so glad I did. First Roman Catholic Church of Inverness. Wow, look at the way the sun comes through there. That's brilliant. And we've been to a lot of Catholic churches in our time in Spain. Oh, the organ, the back. Oh, look at the sun radiating through. I love the sun coming through here, that's great. No laughing today, Tim. Just nice peace and serenity. Very colourful. Very colourful indeed. Ooh. Yeah, very nice. Have I got... I think I got the squeaky. St John Augury. I like the architecture. Coming down like that. I've got no money. I've got any change. It costs £325 a day. I change. Ring for, oh, look at this light. This is fantastic radiating light. I have no quarrel. Show us your path of peace. Pray for us. I like that. The little side nave as well. I love this sunlight coming through here. This is just lovely. My battery, I've got to charge my phone up. Oh, it's lovely. We keep seeing them. That's to represent the castle, which is not a castle. Oh, what a tiring day. Time to finish off. We've got one last place to visit. And in we go. Well, that was nice. Bye for now.